Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and as you can see, I am doing a testimony story time, and I'm going to get straight into the story. So, the beginning of 2018, I was living my best life. I was pescatarian at the time. I was drinking my green smoothies every morning, uh, doing my aloe vera mask every night. I was popping, sis. And most importantly, I was living God's word. I was actually living his word and putting him first and seeking him through everything. And that really brings peace. And I was really at peace at the time. So I had everything, but people of the world, I would say, people just kept telling me that I was boring and calling me grandma and you need to have fun and do something. And all my life, my definition of fun was worldly things, which is drinking, partying, you know, um, the worldly fun, as everybody calls it, fun. So that was in my head. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start having fun, cause obviously I'm just boring. I was 25 at the time. Yeah, I was 25 at the time. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was 25 at the time. So, yeah, so I'm like, okay, everybody, all my peers, they turning up and having fun, and I'm over here at night reading Bible and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna have some fun. What's a little time of fun? Just have a little bit and then get back to the life. And that's not how it work, y'all. You don't go back to the world and well, a lot of us do it. Go back to the world and be like, okay, I'm gonna go back. Like it's gonna be some consequences behind that. And yeah, so um, but yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have me some fun. So this wasn't intentional, but like, well, when I started having fun, like I tried to go out with friends. Well, like my homegirl, I tried to go out with her, and I just was not feeling it. Like I was like, it was not my cup of tea. Like I didn't drink no more. I didn't smoke. Like it was just like it was. I was really just bored. Like I was doing just walking around like this little place uptown. We was just walking around. I'm like, this is. I didn't even dress up Curlubby. She had like on a little club dress and some little heels. I used to dress like that. I had on. Let me tell y'all. I had on the shirt that said "blessed, grateful, a lot" or something like that. Some little Christian shirt and some jeans and some boots. Like I was not. But I think what is so funny because I was like, I am not dressed for the club. I think I just went to church that day. Like I was not like I was really trying to fit into the world, and I was not. It wasn't for me. So and it's so funny because she had little club stuff on. I'm like, look at me, I got this shirt blessed and everything. Oh my gosh. So all we really did was just walk around because I wasn't feel like I don't drink, so it was like, yeah, we just basically just walked around uptown. So but okay, so then we other nights we tried to go out. I should have peeped it. Like other nights we tried to go out. It was always something. Like we went to this one club. We said, "Oh yeah, it's popping on this day," and we went, and it was closed. And it was just like, oh my gosh. So it was signs. Obviously, the guy was like, no, sit down somewhere. But I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, I'm finna leave. I've been sitting in the house and like I was in a relationship the year before and I was just stuck in the house. So I'm like, I'm finna go have my fun. I'm free finally. So, sis, no. So, yeah, so I thought that was the definition of fun, and it obviously wasn't working out. So then I was like, take myself out to eat, and while I'm on my off days, go to the movies alone. I was always been a loner, so I have no problem doing things alone. So I planned on going on road trips alone, like all that. So fast forward, I had reunited with the old friend that I knew when I was 15. It was a guy friend, obviously, and we always had a connection, but we never just really just went full throttle with it. So I had hit him up, and we chilled, and we was just talking and everything, and I don't know, and he was telling me, he was like, I'm proud of you. You really changed, because of course before then I used to party like crazy. I stayed in strip clubs, all that. Like, I was nothing. This person that you see, she was not there at all. I was a totally different person than what I am right now. So he was just like, I'm proud of you, blah, blah, blah. And he was talking about how he party a lot and he do this and this. And I'm like, oh, I want to go out with you one night so I can have me some fun, get back to the old me. Well, not completely, but, like, have a little turn up night and then go back at it. He was like, no, I don't think you should do that. And he was just telling me the reason why I shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's just one night. Like, I'm not going to get turned out. I'm going to go back to what I was doing. And that's not the way it worked. Like, seriously. So I was like, I'm going to just go back to what I was doing. And he was just telling me no. But for some reason, I don't know how drinks came up, but we went to this restaurant to go have drinks. And, yeah, turn up, drinks, alcohol, bad decisions, all that. Turmoil, confusion, all that happens when you drink alcohol. So yeah, both of us, alcohol, googly eyes, there, boom, pound, So, boom, yeah, that happened. So, yeah, that happened, and we just went on with the friendship, and I'm like, because I'm like, okay, I just want to have fun, I'm having fun, yeah, I've been knowing this guy since I was 15. We never did anything, so it's like, hey, first time for anything, So yeah, thinking I'm just having me some fun, just feeling good off alcohol, Satan juice, and just, ooh, yeah, I had fun, just go back to the normal life. And no, it really messed me up, because I was getting to the point where I was back listening to rap music and stuff. I took rap music stations off of when I was in my spiritual, living my spiritual best life. I took rap music and all that off of my radio. But I had it back. I was listening to, I think, Kevin Gates at the time. Like, I was just back listening to rap and, getting back in the world slowly and not even noticing it. But, so time passes over that month. We were still conversing, we didn't bring it up. We just left it at where it was at. That's why I wanted to leave it. Like, we still friends, we always had that strong bond and connection. So I was like, just gonna keep on moving and keep on keeping. So, as time was passing, I was working a lot, and as women, when we work a lot and we're real active, our cycle sometimes, when you're real active, cycles be tricky. Anywho, my cycles, they wasn't really tricky, but I don't know. At this time, I wasn't really paying attention to it because I was working so much. I wake in that time. It was our busy season in my job, and I was just working. So it wasn't dawning on me. Well, one time I fell asleep in the car for 4 hours, and I was like, something ain't right. Something is not right. But I didn't really, I fell asleep for 4 hours in the car. That's what I meant to say. But I fell asleep for 4 hours in the car on my lunch break. And thankfully, I had a boss that, he wasn't really just, I basically fell asleep in the car, and he was like, okay, I understand you're tired, because we had been working a lot. So that's why I thought it was. I'm like, maybe I'm just working a lot. But I knew something was off. I'm like, I feel like I was knocked out. So, and I just ignored him. I was like, And then the time would come, I would just be like crampy, and I would be nauseous as ever. Like, to the point where I was like, I do not want to work today, but it's like, I got to keep pushing. Because I was always, whether I was sick or not, I went into work. Like, you barely had a time where I called in. So I was just like, I'm just going to push through it. And I was just not feeling it. And I told my guy friend, I was like, yo, I'm not feeling good today. He was like, what's wrong? And then I was like, I don't know, I'm just nauseous. Maybe my cycle coming. And then so I just ignored it again. So as time came, and this happened in March. So as time came, April 1st, which is April Fool's, came. And I'm like, oh gosh. And I'm like, why my cycle not here? And I wanted to tell him, I'm like, really, I gotta tell him this on April Fool's. But it's like, it is what it is. We adults. If you think I'm joking, this ain't nothing to joke about. So I texted him and I was like, yo, my cycle ain't came. I'm like scared, like I'm confused. And he was like, I don't see how we use protection. And I was like, I know. Yeah, oh yeah. Go back, blah, 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 blah. Boom, bam, bam. When it happened, I personally, like, when it was about to go down, I said, we need some protection. I don't know what you think this is. So I went to the store and I bought that to protect myself. And still, confusion. But let's go back. Okay, so we use protection. And so he like, we use protection or whatever. And I'm like, I know, because I went to the store and I personally bought that to protect myself. So what's going on? And he was like, what he say? He said, well, go see or whatever. And I'm like, go see? What? Like, he was calm and I was going crazy. Like, what the world? Why is my cycle like this? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, go see. And I'm like, I said, you know what? I've been working a lot. Maybe that's what it is. Stressing and stuff. So I'm going to just let it, I'm going to wait some time. So I was just getting so anxious. And I was Googling, you know, Google is Satan himself. You go on there and they tell you got a headache, you're going to die in 2 hours. And you'd be like, you be panicking and stuff. And that's what I was doing. I went on there and people was like, oh yeah, I got pregnant while I was on my cycle. No, not while I was on my cycle. I got pregnant while I used a condom and all this. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It was like multiple people saying it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's possible. What am I gonna do? Because in my mind, also I just forgot so much of the story. And at the time when I was living my best life, I was practicing celibacy. And if you don't know, celibacy is so powerful. Like, oh my gosh, it puts you at the best peace ever. Like, for real. And you just keeping your body all to you and God. It's beautiful. Like, it's not, you know, people downplay it so much, but it is beautiful. It's real powerful. Like, you don't understand. Okay, but I'm getting off subject. But yeah, so I was practicing celibacy at the time, so it was really panicking me. Like, the reason I wanted to be married and actually with the person that God wants me to be with when I had a child, you know, have it planned out. And yeah, I didn't want to work while I was pregnant. Like, I don't believe in pregnant women working at all. So it's just like everything, my whole plan was just. So it's all going through my head. I'm like, oh my God, he come like, just go see. And I'm like, why are you so calm? What the world? But I was like, I guess. So I just couldn't get out of my head. I'm like, what if I am? What if I am? You know. So I went and actually went to Dollar Tree. If y'all be making jokes, them little dollar things, they actually work. You know, I would be thinking that too, like, But I actually went, and let me tell y'all. So I go in the restroom, and I get this. I do it as soon as I got off work. I went to the store, was getting ready for bed, and I was like, I'm gonna take it about 2, so I can take 1 and then 1 in the morning, because they say the morning pee is the best. Blah blah blah. You know, Google. I was Googling. So I took it. And I'm telling y'all, soon as my urine hit that little thingy, it said, it didn't take a second. As soon as it dropped, it said, and them 2 lines popped up. And I was like, it didn't take a second, literally. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Like, I was there. I was like,